Have the wheels fallen off of the season at the wrong time? Today, we're going to try and overturn a 5-1 first leg defeat against Manchester United in the Champions League. Wish us luck. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Frankly FM84 and a big thank you for joining me on another episode of Leeds United, Pride of Yorkshire. So if you were with us in the last couple of episodes, you would have seen some very disappointing results. We are now 3 games without a victory, and in fact that is 4 games. If we have a little look at the schedule, the game that we missed whilst we were away was against Newcastle United, and it was another poor performance from the team. Had to shuffle the pack a little bit with the Manchester United game in mind, but we weren't good enough on the day anyway. We had 11 shots, 7 of which were on target. Couldn't score. Newcastle got 2 goals through Pessina and Luis Alberto with the penalty. They stole the 3 points and they have handed the league title to Manchester United on a silver platter. If we have a look at the Premier League, you can see now Manchester United have a 7-point lead with 3 games to go. Crazy things have happened in Football Manager, I presume, but I think it's a step too far for us to even think about trying to win the league title this season. So it leaves us with clinging on to our Champions League hopes of scoring 4 goals and overturning a 7-point deficit in the league. So let's not waste any time. Let's see what we can do against Manchester United and see how we get on. Can we do this? After some pretty woeful performances then, we have nothing to lose here by going for it. And we are going to put out pretty much our first team lineup and see if we can't salvage anything. Like I said, even a win just for confidence at this point is something. If it's a 1-0 win, I'll take that gladly. So the lineup we're going to put out to try and get that is Meslier in goal, Firpo, Ame, Konate and Garcia. Gravenberch, Phillips as the holding midfielders, De La Fuente, Burak Ince and Rafinha as the attacking 3, with Dusan Vlahovic up top. Fingers crossed, like I say, we can turn this form around. I think it's way too far of a reach for the Premier League. But even a win in the Champions League here would be something. So let's see how we get on as we fight for our lives against Manchester United. This is it then, the second leg of the Champions League semi-final. We have a massive uphill battle. I think just trying to stop Manchester United scoring will be a big enough battle anyway. But we need to get off on the front foot, and the first 15 minutes of the game flying by with nothing happening is probably not the best thing that we would have been looking to see. We have had chances and we are building chances. The problem is that obviously they're not anything decent because nothing has flashed up through 30 minutes and we need goals and goals aren't coming at the moment. This is the worst game where we could have had pretty much the first half just dissolve into nothing, and that is exactly what has happened. I think that's the first time this season we've got through a first half with not a single highlight. We've had 8 shots, 5 on target, so we are playing better than we did in the first leg. We're still not having a lot of the ball against Man United, 41 to 59% in terms of possession, but we're hanging in there. We haven't conceded, we just haven't scored either. So hopefully in the second half, we're not going to make any substitutions as of yet. We're just going to roll out and see what happens. Surely the game has got to give something, and we are going to get a chance, it seems. As Burak Ince gets the ball, plays it out wide. Calvin Phillips is going to take it down and plays to Vlahovic. Gives it back to Calvin Phillips, and the club captain has scored the first goal of the game. I want to say the fight back is on, but time's running out and I really can't see us getting too many more the way it's gone in the first half. But it's a well-worked goal. Phillips to Vlahovic, Vlahovic back to Phillips. And he smashes the ball past the goalkeeper. It's a really well-taken goal. Even if that's the goal that wins the game, I would take that and a 1-0 victory. Just so, like I said, a little bit of confidence building is probably what we need, especially the way that the results have gone in the past couple of games. If we can round this season off with a couple of wins, then I think we can hold our heads high. Certainly, we're going to finish second in the league if we get across the line. And if we can just hold on in this game and beat Manchester United, it doesn't matter if we don't qualify for the next round or, well, for the final. I don't know why I said next round when it's the final. It's still a victory, and that is exactly what is going to happen by the looks of it. What a boring, boring game. I do apologise. When I picked it, I thought Champions League semi final, second leg. Surely it's going to go mental. It'll go off in this one. No, no, it didn't. There was limited chances, limited highlights. We have outplayed them, which is decent enough. We have won the game, which again is decent enough. The problem is we needed 4 goals. We only got one. It's still a victory. It's something to hold our heads up and say we have beaten probably the team that is going to win the double. Let's face it, they're going to win the Premier League. They're going to win the Champions League as well. It's saying here we've qualified for the Euro Cup. We are in contention to play for the Champions Cup instead, and are in a good position to do so. Well, I should hope so, because in terms of the Premier League, we are a full 8 points ahead of Liverpool with 3 games to go. So if we bottle job that, then I'd be bitterly disappointed, and I think that the save would probably come to an end at the end of this season. As it stands, I think we can't go out like this. We can't get this close to winning a league and Champions League double and just give it up. I think we owe it to the club to have at least one more season. So it's not going to be the end that you'll see of this save. In terms of the schedule, we have the 3 games left: Burnley, Notts Forest, and Southampton. I think we're going to skip the first 2, come back for the Southampton game, and we'll show you how this season finishes. Victory on the night then against Manchester United, a 1-0 win, and the first win we have had in a few episodes. It wasn't the best game. There was not a lot going on in terms of highlights, but when we did have one, we took our chance and we come away with a 1-0 victory. Not what we wanted, being dumped out of the Champions League by Manchester United. As I asked a few episodes back, who's sick of Manchester United? I still am. So if you're at this point of the episode, firstly, thank you very much. Secondly, if you haven't hit the subscribe and like button, please consider doing so. It helps the channel so, so much. I've enjoyed all the interactions with everybody who's dropped by across the journey on the first year of YouTube, and I look forward to bringing so much more content into year 2. But for this one, I'm going to wrap it there. Come back tomorrow as we round out the Premier League. Can we finish second and qualify for the Champions League?